My family's been attending Beulah for the last 13 years. We were an get in, get the kids to kids zone, sit for the sermon, and get out as fast as possible. I didn't have any friends in the church at that time. And then I found myself a single mom. When my ex-husband left in 2014, life changed drastically. And I went from being a stay-at-home mom who had been out of the workforce pretty much for almost 10 years. And all of a sudden, I found myself raising 3 kids on my own. That time period has many missing pieces to it. I don't have a lot of clear memories in those early months. Jesus would just fill me with peace during the day, and I would get up, I would shower and do my hair and get my kids to school, and he gave me 3 different small businesses to work for, mostly from home, and I would get through the day. And I would get those kids to bed, and then I would sit on my couch and I would just sob until I went to sleep. And then I would get up the next day and do it all again. After the separation, I was approached by one of the moms at my kids' school who also goes to Beulah, and she invited me to join her at a Beulah community. That was a game changer for me because it was the beginning of making friends in Beulah. The first time I did Homebuilders was just a couple of months after my separation, and so those were pretty trauma-filled days. I don't remember actually much of the programming that time through, but the facilitators are who I remember. And so then the second time through, I had the same facilitators again. And that time was really cool because the tools given in Homebuilders are so practical and they make a difference. Because Homebuilders, it's not a parent support group. It's a child-focused program for families. And so you learn the tools to actually help your kids walk through this time. I felt really useless some days as a mom, and this program gave me the tools to actually put into effect to help my kids walk through that season well. Before my divorce, I was a very self-sufficient person. I did not need to rely on other people for much. I took care of my own, did my thing, and got it all done all the time. After my separation, and when the world went sideways, Jesus really used that time to remind me that this life is not meant to be done alone, that we need each other to do this life well. You know, we talk about Jesus bringing beauty from ashes, and during that time, he just blanketed my family with love. Through our Beulah community and through programs like Homebuilders, we were just blanketed and just like swaddled with love. And I love that almost 10 years later to the date of being a single mom, that he has given me the opportunity to now become a parent group facilitator in Homebuilders. He's given me such a love and compassion for parents that are in the nitty-gritty of divorce and separation, and I want to be the facilitator for others that someone was for me.